Welcome to Good Morning Sri Lanka on a lovely Tuesday morning, the 18th of December 2012, with 7 days more for Christmas.
I know.
Wasam, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. What did you think of the weather last night?
I know it's just adding to the whole December chill kind of thing, but I like it.
Are you feeling Christmassy now?
Yes, definitely. I think it's catching up to me now.
I told you this was going to happen last week, didn't I?
I know, exactly. And but of course, the world's going to end on Friday, so I don't know whether that's happening.
Do you actually believe the world is going to end on Friday?
It's a probability, even if it's not a possibility.
Well, if you ask me, I think it's one big hoax.
Really. But Wasam, now, if you've been following the news, there have been like loads of landslides, and like 1 week back, we had a UFO sighting in Colombo. I don't know whether that's even verified, but you know.
Well, they weren't really certain if it was really a UFO or a particle of a meteorite, but you know, I don't know. There was no news about that afterwards.
Or a late night party with the lights were, you know, focused on the sky or something. But let's see how that goes.
Well, December is the month of partying.
I know, and an alien invasion seems unlikely, so folks, don't get yourself troubled with that on a lovely Tuesday morning. Let's see what we've got in store for you, starting off with what's happening on you know, in terms of designing and getting into bells, Vasam. Isn't that our first story?
Yeah, are you a fan of bells?
Bells, like the jingle bells? Yes, of course. Why not?
I'm talking about really big bells.
Okay. So what are you saying?
I'll tell you what. Let's have a look at this video, and I'll tell you exactly what this is about.
Okay,
right?
Here we go.
The last of 8 new bells for Paris, Notre Dame Cathedral's North Tower was cast in foundry on and sweat in a scorching metal workshop in the town of Villedieu-les-Poêles finally paid off, as the foundry team saw the colossal project nearing completion. The team, which has been working for several months on Notre Dame's bells, poured the red-hot liquid metal into a mold to complete the last new birthday bell, christened Anne Guinevere and constructed for the cathedral's 850th anniversary celebration. President of Cornwall Harvard Bell Foundry Paul Bergamo said, "What makes these new bells special is that they are a new interpretation of a traditional ideal." They asked for the 8 bells of the North Tower.
The 8 bells of the North Tower to have a contemporary artistic creation. And there was a bell expert, Mr. Singer, who made some real research about the history of the old bells of Notre Dame, the bell before the French Revolution, which have been very clearly explained and described. And so the aim of the project is to reconstitute the sound in terms of power, in terms of notes, of the bells before the French Revolution.
Stephanie Moulton, the director of production at the foundry, said that the Notre Dame Bell project was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
And I wonder why they've decided to do it for the 850th celebration, Vasam. There we go, pictures there show the entire process of remaking these bells rather, and this is what's interesting about all of it, is that they're actually trying to remake the original bells which were installed way before even the French Revolution.
Yes.
And apparently it's not going to happen for another 200 years, so I guess it's a very historical moment, and for those of them who are involved in this project, I guess it's pretty exciting, you know, because they're never going to have a chance to replace the bells once again during their lifetime for sure. Yeah?
Exactly.
And you know, that's what's happening in France. But you know what's happening all over the world?
What? Tell me.
It's none other than wait for it. I like to save this, but I was taking a look at a video on the net of Google's year review of 2012, and one of the highlights, obviously, has in the music industry rather, is definitely none other than the Gangnam Style video, which has been...
Gangnam Style.
I know, Asam, it's just been like, you know, catching on like wildfire.
Who would have thought, right? I mean, a North Korean single would make it so high in the charts.
Exactly.
I mean, it's gone crazy. It's viral like crazy. I just don't understand how that happened.
And it's the funny part is people who watch it, they just love the beat and the whole tune. Some of them can't even understand most of what's said, but it's something very catchy.
Well, I'm sure I know half the lyrics, but I really don't understand what's going on in there. But if you've noticed, like some of the main celebrities, people like Chris Gayle, actually did the dance at the World Cup.
Yeah, I know. And here's a chance for you to join with us and do the Gangnam Style dance. Check it out.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Oppan Gangnam Style. Hey, sexy lady. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Hey, Santa baby. Oppan Christmas Style. Hey, Santa baby. Why don't you try?
1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
And hands gotta be soft like this and bounce like you're riding a invisible horse, like bounce like, and then goes like this one. So it goes, all right, give me the music. 1, 2, 3, 4. 낮에는 너만큼 따사로운 그런 선어해 커피 식기도 전에 원샷 때리는 선어해 밤이 오면 심장이 터져버리는 선어해 그런 선어해 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 아름다워 사랑스러워 그래 너 그래 바로 너 지금부터 갈 때까지 가볼까 Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Yeah, right here. Sexy lady. I didn't expect anything like this. I just made it for Korea and that was all. I just uploaded to YouTube, that was all. And it goes on like this.
What a big crowd do that. I've never seen this big crowd. Thank you for bringing so many people.
Okay, we have a question over here on the right.
How long did it take you to do this dance step?
4 days.
You made it up in 4 days and put it together?
Honestly, I practiced his move 20 years ago. Yeah, so I've done that for 20 years.
보이지만 놀 땐 노는 여자 이때다 싶으면 묶었던 머리 푸는 여자 가렸지만 웬만한 노출보다
There we go, Gangnam Style.
Am I doing it right? Am I doing it right?
Yeah, he was giving a detailed tutorial on how to do it as well, Wasam.
Well, according to him, it seems like YouTube is your way to fame.
I know, exactly. I mean, we have artists, trying so hard to get their music popular. And this guy, I like the way he said it. He was so humble about it. He was like, I didn't expect any of this. And it just has it's probably, I think it is the second most viewed video on YouTube. And Wasam, also, bit of news. The guys who were doing Gangnam Style in the Navy, uniform was the members of the US Naval Academy, who basically recreated the whole video, have done a remake of it. So that's pretty interesting, and definitely a highlight of the year. I know it's getting a bit, you know,
but there's a new one coming up which I've heard recently. Did you hear that one, Honey Bunny?
Oh yes,
viral right
Honey
now.
Bunny, you're my pumpkin or something like that. But once again,
I love when he goes toko toko.
Once again, the lyrics don't seem to make much sense.
But it's a catchy tune.
I know, definitely. So we're moving on to our next video. But before that, I think we'll head on to a short break. Take a small breather and be back on Good Morning Sri Lanka.